Howdy out there, folks. Today we're going to look at this Shout Select Blu-ray release of Valley Girl, a 1983 film starring Nicolas Cage. And of course, Cage is about to have his new film, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, released onto theaters and to the public. And I, of course, will be one to watch it upon its initial release. But this movie is, wow, it's a fun film. It's got a terrific soundtrack, firstly, and of course the bar scene that takes place in the film is actually where the Viper Room was, with of course the Johnny Depp owned nightclub there on Sunset in Hollywood, where sadly River Phoenix died. This film just captures what it was like to live in Southern California as a late teen, early 20-something. And Nicolas Cage just had such raw energy. Of course, this was before he got his teeth fixed, so as you watch him, you're like, it looks like Nicolas Cage, but what's up with his teeth? He, of course, after this movie and seeing that he was probably going to get some more parts, just went ahead and got his teeth fixed, and, of course, the rest is history. But it's interesting because looking at this poster art, which I believe was from the original poster, this actress is not the main lead actress. This is just one of his girlfriends who has only a few moments on screen. So I'm not exactly sure why they, opted out of depicting the other lead actress, the main lead actress, on the poster. It's kind of an odd decision. The other thing that's interesting is it kind of advertises itself as sort of a punk rock, facade, as it were, and strangely enough, the movie really is more about new wave, which of course is a subtle distinction, but all the same, I think the ad campaign was a little schizophrenic in my mind. But there's no denying that Nicolas Cage just had immediate charisma that you saw, and you could see why he continued to get work and continues to get work even to this day. He's an Academy Award-winning actor, and has shown to be truly one of the most chameleon-like. I like how he describes his acting style as nouveau shamanism. I read that somewhere, and I thought that sounded just about right. But in terms of this film, it has, like I said, a terrific score, some, fine acting from Nick, and some of the other actors and actresses do a decent job. It's a little uneven once you get down the line, but I do think that it's a great little film. Apparently Kevin Smith and Quentin Tarantino both adore this flick, and I can understand why. It's a fun movie, and of course basically it is Romeo and Juliet. It's the story of Romeo and Juliet, so it's not anything that's revelatory, but it's done very well. And I think the combination of Nick Cage's energy and the great soundtrack, alongside all the other interesting little cultural aspects of the film, make it absolutely a shelf-worthy pickup. Now, this Shout Select has some really interesting supplemental features, and it also includes a new 4K scan of the film from the original camera negative, which is nice. It looks great, although it's interesting, the opening shot, the aerial shot coming over the Hollywood Hills and into the valley. I just wish that someone would have held the damn camera steady, because it kind of shakes around a little bit, which looks a little low rent. But the camera seems to settle down the rest of the way from that point. And again, it's just a fun, great date movie. It has some incredibly believable male dirtbags in the film. I mean, it really does capture the whole ridiculousness of the early 80s, mid 80s scene. And so I think in many ways it's funnier than perhaps it was even intended to be. But on that note, I would definitely recommend this film. Shout Select has done a commendable job releasing this collector's edition disc, and here's the disc art here, as you can see. And what's interesting, Julie Foreman, I think, is the actress's name. This right here is the Deborah Foreman, I'm sorry. Her character's name in the film was Julie. and Nicolas Cage's character was Randy. But in any case, this is the newly commissioned artwork, which I think is pretty good. I think I might just turn it around and show this side on the outside. But again, because at least here it features the lead actress, Deborah Foreman. But on that note, I do hope everyone out there as well, you know, lots going on in the world, much of it not very good. This is the kind of movie that might make you forget things for a bit, and you know, will surprise you with how effective it is. So on that note, take care, and until that next time.